Hello, my wonderful elevated souls, and welcome to my channel. My name is Talea at Hidden Oracle 1811. These oracle readings are not only for you, but for me as well, because oracle and tarot readings are meant to be self-reflective initially, and whomever it doesn't resonate with, well, you may be just going along for the ride. Welcome. The spread is always meant for current energies, not past or future, unless the spirit unfolds it that way. Okay, so I was guided by the Divine Council to pull a love oracle spread. I have this deck called Heart's Hidden Secrets, and I'm usually not one to do the love readings. But if I have the cards and I'm led to do it, I guess that's what I'm doing. I pre-shuffled right before I started taping because the deck is pretty large in size and it can get really, like, the shuffle can be pretty messy. So I have this spread out, a 10 card spread. It was just what I was guided to do because I always, well, lately I've been doing 3 cards, 4, maybe the most 5. But with this deck, since the deck is larger, I felt like I was just guided to do an equal set, 10 cards. And from what I gathered from this spread is, and I'm not going to say male or female, even though the Divine Masculine card is in the spread. It could be a female with masculine energy. So, but I'm probably going to read it off as him because that's what it's titled for the masculine. But anyway, so I have the first card, Chasing, Pursuit, Toxicity, and Resilience. The next card is Distance, Separation, Space, and Blockage. Third card is Hoping, Expecting, Faith, Manifesting. I have Exhaustion for the fourth card. Depletion, Drain, a Long Journey. Fifth card is Depth, Awareness, Importance, Value. The sixth card is Conflicted, which is decisions, hot and cold, and multiple choices. Seventh card is Ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good time. And then, of course, the Divine Masculine, Yang, masculine energy. Ninth card out is Obscurity, Secrets, Mysteries, Concealing. And the last one, Only You, Devoted, Attached, and Crave. Okay, so what I was guided to read it as, there's somebody chasing you. Definitely somebody. I remember I just did a spread before and it was like to not worry because you haven't heard from them and they were like handling their business. And I don't know if it's just work, all work, or if it's a third party. And that spread, I didn't feel third party, but it was still like, for from what I read from the card and what it felt like was, it was just, I know he was handling business, or she was handling their business. But in this spread, it's looking like not like that. It's more of them leaving their old ways to start new with you. And they really do like you. They like you, even if you haven't heard from them. And I feel like they're at a distance. And even when I say a distance, it could also be like, because you haven't heard from them. They could still live in the city or whatever, but you haven't heard from them. But they do like you. They're attracted to you. You may be hoping something comes about. They're definitely hoping something comes about with this relationship. Your mind might be wandering. You might be exhausted. They're definitely exhausted. Because they're stuck in between leaving their old life to start a relationship. Because they've been single. They see you as value. You're a valuable person. And that's why they would want to be with you. They're in deep thought about it. They feel like you're important. But they're conflicted because they have to leave their past. They're going out their bachelor ways. They have to leave that alone, and they're conflicted. Yeah, chasing thrills and all that. They were into a good time. That's what they're conflicted about. This divine masculine. Living the bachelor lifestyle. And they might have some secrets. It could be good or bad. All they're doing is just closing their eyes to it. But I also said it could be a female, and the guy, she likes the guy. But she's just not talking. She might have something like a kid or something. Or he might have a kid, or and he might think that she might think that, see the value, like, oh, she probably don't like, a person with kids, or because you might have had a conversation like that or something, or, oh, they don't like the smoke, but I smoke. I sometimes smoke or something like that. And then again, they could have a third party. But third party doesn't always mean that they're, in a relationship. It could also be like their work. Like, they probably don't want to tell you, like, oh, I'm going to have to leave for a few months or something like that. Like, would he or she still be around? How would they feel about that? Or I'm just like, right now I'm just busy, but I do like you. They do like you. They see your value. And you're both hoping for each other because you both like each other. But they're tired. And you're just overthinking, so you're tired. But they're definitely tired because they got a lot on their plate at this time. But in the end, they really want to be with you. You just don't know it. You just don't see it. And maybe they're trying to work hard and build something because they might want to come forth and propose or something. See, that could be the good news. That could be the secret. They don't want you to know. And you're thinking like, oh, does he like me? Haven't heard from him. But yeah. But he has had a past. I mean, or she has had a past. Like, because I'm sure they're attractive. And maybe he or she, got friends that don't want this to happen too. Like, or maybe they have family members that, want to be in the way. Anything. It could be a lot. That's because that's the secret. It's the mystery because you don't know. It's something that they're concealing. But then again, they could be offering your hand in marriage. But they definitely had, a bachelorette or bachelor lifestyle. And they got friends that probably want them to be still in that lifestyle and not leaving. But yeah, they probably have a lot going on. They probably have that. They got work. They probably had a baby mom or baby dad. Not that they're dealing with them, but it could be like kind of giving them, a hard time. They might have to shell out a lot of money for child support. Or maybe they're handling that, Or maybe somebody's pinning a baby on them or something. I hope not. I'm just saying. Because the obscurity card could be so many. I mean, not that I would want you, or Spirit would want you to be thinking about too much stuff. That you're definitely gonna manifest. It's gonna, I think in the end it's gonna be a good thing. But you just have to give them time. Because I see them coming towards you. You could be chasing them with your hoping. You could be like chasing them and they're at a distance. But they see your worth anyway while you're doing all that. Or you guys kind of probably had an argument and then you haven't heard from each other. And they got a couple of back burner people that still try to DM them or they're like in their try to text them and stuff like that, but they're not interested. But then when you get on their nerves with an argument, that's the hot and cold. They're like, should I? I really like them though, but it's a lot of temptation with that too. But they don't really want to do that because, like I said, they got stuff they're doing because they see your worth. But they used to do that. Because that's why they had all the multiple choices. Because, they had their little bachelor or bachelorette past. But if you guys have fell out and you ain't talking right now, at the top of the deck, it has second chance. So it's definitely going to happen. You guys are going to patch things up, or you guys are going to, you're going to get back together, patch things up. Or he might propose, or she, whatever. I mean, women do propose too, but it's going to be a second chance. It's going to be, it could just be like second chance, like, oh, I'm sorry, I just been so busy, but, and you didn't fall out, you didn't have an argument, but like, I've always been thinking about you, I just been having a lot of things that I have to deal with right now, so I'm set, and I can be fully in your presence, because they crave you, they're devoted to you. Yep, so it looks crazy, but that's really what it is. It's nothing to worry about. If you want to check out the other video, I think it was Don't Fret My Pet. It's kind of corny, but that's what that was about. Like, yeah, I always love a happy ending, but it's not nothing negative like that. So, and that's for anyone who had resonated with that message. And this is just out of the ordinary. I don't really, or just out of the blue. I mean, that I was led to that deck to. Maybe this person really needed this message, so they wouldn't be like thinking so much that it causes stress or anything. But yeah, that's all that I have from the Divine Council. I think I'm gonna start maybe doing the date, because I feel like my readings are all over the place. So the date today is February 4th, 2026. And yeah. So if you needed to find out where the current energy is coming from, then, or people can always come back to this too, and it still be current for them at that moment in time. But yeah, so I want to thank you for tuning in. I want to thank everybody for their likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. And yeah, and I hope you all have a blissful and harmonious day or evening. Bye.